Hi guys. Okay, so listen. This is the beginning of this video. I had to cut out the first part because I put a clip in of me watching Little House on the Prairie this morning to show you guys what I was doing in the morning. And it's only like a 25-second clip, but the problem is there's music. The music is in it. For some reason, I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought that we were allowed to show clips on television. I don't know. But then I realized I had the music in it also. So that's a no-go. So I don't want to, I don't want to get a strike or anything like that. So anyway, I just want to do this introduction because there's going to be no introduction. It's just going to be going into me doing something. And you won't know what the heck's going on. So welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. And here's my video. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great night. Bye. Gotta use my left hand, guys, because my right hand just can't do it. Last night it was killing me again, so I don't know. We're gonna see what happens on the 27th. If it still hurts, which I think it will. I mean, it's still hurting now. Warm here today, guys, in upstate New York. Warm again. Cloudy, but warm. Cooper's out there, I don't know, barking at some animal in the bushes. Sometimes I forget and I just go to my right arm because I'm a righty. And I forget. But don't worry because my arm tells me immediately. Reminds me immediately that my arm is not in good shape. This thing is just about empty. I think it is. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know if I have another one under the sink. I might have to get another one, otherwise use a different cleaner, but just trying to do a little bit of cleaning here and there. Pushing through. Pushing through. So I did this room, I dusted. I'm gonna, I wanna kind of Febreze the couch a little bit. And my husband usually my husband usually does this, the washing of the floor and stuff once in a while, but I like to take the burden off of him. Because physically I can do it now. I used to not be able to do a lot because when I was so heavy, I just didn't have the energy to do anything. I really didn't. And he took on a lot of that. Now I can do more. Yeah, so he's out there working, you know, and trying to take some of the burden off of him. Doesn't always have to be him, you know. I do all the cooking and clean, and you know, I do a lot of the cleaning. He does a lot of the heavy cleaning. So I'm just helping him out today. This way when he comes home, he'll be like, oh, I don't have to do it. He's a great man, a great husband. All of that. And he'd rather me not do it. Like he'd rather me, you know, let him do it. But no, can't always happen. You can't always, you know, whatever. So yeah, this is what's going on. To finish this, I already dusted and wiped down all the stuff. And so I'm just going to look and see if there's any spots from the kitchen that I see that need to be done. And of course, I have Little House on the Prairie on. Guys, I'm so addicted. I told you that. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, there's one part that definitely needs to be finished, that needs to be scrubbed. I'm going to do that. 1 second. All right, so it's time to make dinner. So what I'm making, guys, is I'm making hibachi rice. Let me fix my hair. I'm making hibachi rice, and I'm going to make Mexican chicken. Now, I'm using instant rice. So I'm just cooking up some rice, and I'm going to let it get, you know, let it settle for a while, and then I'll make the hibachi rice out of that. But I just have to cut up the chicken for the Mexican chicken. Now, what Mexican chicken is, I've made it on my channel before, but I don't know when's the last time I made it, a while ago. So what I do is I cut up some peppers, some onions, some tomato, and then I cut the chicken up. I baste the chicken in taco seasoning and some oil, olive oil, and then rub all that over in it, and then rub all the taco seasoning in it. Place it in the baking sheet, bake that. Now sometimes I will fry up the vegetables, and sometimes I don't. I might tonight fry them up just for a couple of minutes, just so they get a little bit tender, so they're not so hard. Otherwise, I put them on like when the chicken's almost done, you know, and sometimes they're a little bit too hard. So you can put them on before that if you want. You can put them on actually when you put the chicken in raw, or you can. I just might do that. I think I might just put the whole thing in at one time, and then all I have to do is put the cheese on at the end. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. So yeah, so let's get started. Let me get the peppers out. Oh, the peppers. Where are the peppers? I know I have another pepper. Where did I put that? Alright, sorry guys. So I have like 2.5 pepper here. Some cucumber here. Ow. guys, I've been watching Little House on the Prairie all day again. In the middle of doing all my other stuff. I just love it. I love it. Makes me so happy. Oh, what am I doing? I thought you guys could see me. Sorry. I'm just a little bit out there. I gotta charge my phone. So, I did all the dishes. I had a sink full of dishes. Look, I wanted to do them before I started adding more dishes. I'm gonna cut the veggies up first. Let me get a couple of onions. I'll just use this pan right here for tonight. Just love cucumbers. So there's actually two channels that I watch Little House on the Prairie on. One channel comes on in the morning until noon, and then I go to the other channel that comes on at noon and goes off late evening. It's late night, actually. I love it. All right. Let's get the rice out of there. Let me get to the top, because there's a top for that. Where do I put it? Of course I can't find it. I just had it. I know I had it. Oh well. Alright, let's cut so I'm gonna cut the peppers in strips and then in pieces, guys. I need them in small pieces. I could use my chopper, but I'm not gonna. Frankie, Bill, and I like the peppers and onions on our Mexican chicken. The girls, they always had to make separate because they weren't crazy about the onions or the peppers. But Darren liked them. But we liked them. So yeah. I might just do a yellow and a red. I'll see what it looks like. But I gotta cut the stupid chicken up. Not stupid, it's just I don't feel like cutting up chicken, but hello. Oh my god, I'm a disaster. I don't think it's on right now. Or maybe my son changed the channel. I bet you my son came in there and changed the channel. I don't care. He does that all the time to me. I don't know. Oh my god. Frank, did you change the channel?
What?
When you came in there, did you change the channel?
No.
Oh, okay. That's odd.
Cooper did it.
Frank, did you change? What was
No,
it?
I swear I didn't touch it.
Then why'd you say Cooper?
Because I'm saying maybe he had the remote.
Really?
I didn't touch it.
Okay, because channel, I don't know. Little House on the Prairie usually plays still, and it's not on now. Who knows? Maybe it is not. It's not on today. Later. I thought he was joking with me because he changes it sometimes, and then like he'll say, Cooper did it. They all blame Cooper. Cooper did everything. Meanwhile, he did it. All right. I don't think I'm going to need more than these 2 peppers. I really don't. I think it's going to be plenty. Now, if you don't like peppers, you know, if you don't like onions and peppers, like I said, you know, I used to do for my daughters, wouldn't put the, just on their chicken, you know, don't put it on if you don't like it. If you like it, put it on. You could do spicy peppers, you could do, you know, whatever you want to do. But this is how I make my Mexican chicken. Had this recipe for a very long time. Years and years, love it. And my family loves it. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. I'm going to do the onion. I'm going to do 1 onion. I think 1 big onion will be plenty. I wanted to do a live this week, and I totally forgot. So I'll do one next week. I gotta do it. So I cleaned the bathroom. You saw me doing the living room. after dinner, I'll quickly just go over the kitchen floor. Maybe I might even mop it. I'll see if I have the time. But I wanted to get the main things done, which was the main things I wanted to get done today was the bathroom and the living room. So that's what I did. Wow, that's a lot of onion too already. Weather was so nice today here. I have not all of them, but I have a lot of the windows open, the ones that I could open. And it's nice. Nice change. But I mean, it's been warm the last couple of days. I wonder if that's enough onion. I'll do another little piece. Because like I said, we like onion in this house. Alright. That should be good. Alright. The onion I'll wrap separately, the other half of that. And the tomatoes, I had this, one tomato, and I have the rest of these. So that's what I'm going to use as tomato. If you don't have tomato, you can certainly use salsa. I've done that before. But I really do prefer the tomato. But you can. You can do that. I don't like a lot of the flesh in here for this meal. Some of it, but just most of it I take out. So it makes it a little watery. So excited for my tomatoes in my garden this year. I can't wait. Oh my God. They were so yummy last year. So excited for my garden. Cut these in little pieces. I don't mind the end. I think I saw they were saying that they're coming up on a 50-year anniversary of Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, and they're doing some sort of a thing with all the people that's still around, and doing a little reunion. Not a reunion, but like a little, like a, I don't know, Dateline or something like that, I think. But, yeah. 50 years. God, I was 8 when they came out with it. 8 years old. When Little House on the Prairie came out. Just gonna sharpen this knife again just to make sure that it's nice and sharp. Then I'm going to put it all in one pan, which is a great thing. Yeah. Did the first cut really good. Yep. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. So,
You're on video?
yeah.
I want to show you something.
All right, so I'm cutting the chicken. I'm cutting them in half down the middle. I'm going to do like 4 slices each, I think, because we like it a little bit extra. We like to have this left over. This is so good, guys. If you've never made this recipe, and if you want it, let me know. I will put it down below. But it's so freaking good. And it's really easy. It's really easy. Alright. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Yeah. So I'm just cutting the fat off. And then, because these are so thick, I cut them down the middle. So you just gotta put your hand here, and that's why it's important to use a sharp knife. And there you go. So that's 3, 4. I had these 3, these 3 chicken breasts left over from the other pack that I bought, that Frankie used. It was a big family pack, and he used like 4 or 5 of them to make his food that he makes, and then we're using the rest. So we buy a big pack and then we'll split it or whatever. Then I have this other pack here that I had bought that was on sale. So, when I went to ShopRite a couple of weeks ago, they had chicken on sale. So I bought 2 packages. It was kind of thick. I don't like them that thick, really, but it is what it is. So what do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So these were $1.99 a pound. That was a really, really good buy. I'm gonna the sink because it's quite juicy. One thing I always smell is my chicken. Fatty part off, but 7, 8. And I will do one more for good luck, not the whole thing. So comment down below who's your, if you're my age or a little bit younger or even a little bit older and you watched Little House on the Prairie, comment down below who your favorite character was. I have a few. Michael Landon was by far my favorite. Ooh, I love him. Love him. Love little Laura. Love Carrie. Mrs. Olsen. I mean, I love them all. I really do. But I think my favorite character, my favorite person was definitely the Ingalls. The Ingalls were my favorite. And Charles. Loved him. I loved him just in real life, like Michael Landon when he got cancer and died. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was so sad. He had such a beautiful family, and he still does. But you know, what a travesty that was. That poor man. A few of them died from cancer. Mr. Edwards, who was one of my favorites too, loved him. Him in real life died of cancer as well. He died of cancer as well. Sad. You wonder if it's the lights or something, you know, actors. You wonder. I'm just going to put this in here because it's garbage anyway. This has got to be washed out tonight. I wash it out once a day because it gets a lot of yucky stuff in it. Alright, let's put this all in the garbage. Put this in the sink. And I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to spray these with, not spray them, rub some olive oil in here. All on the chicken. Use this other hand. Since I use the right hand with the chicken. Alright. Rub the olive oil all over it. Here's my taco seasoning. Just gonna rub it all over. Put as much as you like and as little as you like. It's up to you. You can do spicy, you could do mild, you could do whatever you want. I do mild or just original because my husband can't eat really hot spicy. And I like spicy, but not over the top spicy, you know what I mean? My son, he could he loves spicy. So just try to incorporate, get all the chicken coated with it. And you can definitely go overboard. Once I went overboard and the chicken was all red and I was like, what the hell? And I put too much on. But it was good. But it just, you know, depends on what you like. This is my own homemade taco seasoning. I have to actually make more. Sometimes I do just keep some in the cabinet just in case I run out of it. I think I might have one in there, but I'm gonna have to either buy them or make it. I don't mind making it. I love making my own stuff. I make my own shake and bake. I make my own pancake mix up. I make my own, what else did I do? Oh, I didn't do it yet, but I wanted to do my Italian seasoning, but I didn't do that yet. But yeah, I make up a lot of my own stuff. It's just a lot cheaper to do that, and you know what's in it. You don't have to put as much sodium as, you know, they would normally be in it. So yeah, so this is good. I think this is the right amount. This one has a little bit. You always notice a little one that just doesn't have a lot on it and it got missed somewhere. And then you can just add a little bit to it at the end once it's already on the tray. I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil, not a lot, guys, just a little bit. I'm just going to spread it around. I'm preheating the oven. I'm putting the oven on 395. My oven cooks a little bit lower. So 370 for 395 is like 375 in my oven. So yeah. Ow, oh, I gotta do this with the other, I can't, my arm. See, when I do a lot with my arm, it ends up killing me. So you just lay the chicken out. And you see, that's about, you know, that one has a lot on that side. But that's all right, you can just take a little bit off too. But it's gonna be nice and flavorful, guys. You want it on both sides. So this one, see, look at this one. How did I miss that? Really? So I just have a little bit left in here. I'm just going to spread that on there. Perfect. You could fit a lot in here because the chicken shrinks. So if you think you can't fit like another couple pieces in here, you can. Because the chicken, as soon as it starts cooking, it shrinks up. So like I said, I'm going to put all the stuff on top of it this time. You could do it so many different ways. I'm going to do it like that this time. Sometimes, like I said, if you put the vegetables on top when you do the chicken, then the vegetables will get cooked enough. They will, you know what I mean, because they're in long enough. If you don't want to do that, if you want to put them on at the end, then I would saute them just a little bit, just to give them a little bit of, you know, sauteing and whatever. And this fits perfectly. You want enough room to like lay everything on top, you know. So I'm going to use just the rest of this to get whatever ones I didn't get all the way. And it's perfect. Alright. Let me wash my hands because I want to season this up. Ow. Okay. All right. Let's put some garlic powder.
I'm hungry.
Okay, me too. Let's put some salt, some pepper. What?
You make the rice yet?
Yeah, the rice is made. I gotta do the rest. I gotta do the hibachi rice, but I made the other, rice. Onion.
What?
And I'm gonna put the rest of this seasoning in here. See, guys, completely empty now. So now I gotta make more of my taco seasoning. I gotta make sure my husband doesn't throw that away, because if he sees containers like that, sometimes he goes to throw them away. I'm like, don't be throwing my stuff out. I use it. Does that all the time to me. A little bit more garlic. So yummy. So see, guys, And then I'm just going to load it on each one. Disperse it evenly. And then this is going to cook like, I don't know, like 30 minutes. Just until the chicken's done. And then I'll put the cheese on it. You can put whatever kind of cheese you want. Pepper jack, mild, cheddar, whatever you want. It's your provolone, it's whatever. Mexican cheese, I don't care. It's your own preference. You put whatever favorite cheese you like. But I like to put these all together because then everything is mixed together. You got peppers, you got onions, you got tomato. And then you just disperse it. You know, and if the stuff falls off, it's okay. You can still pick it up after it's cooked and put it back, put it on the chicken. It's not the end of the world. You want a nice amount on each one. And then if you see one has more than the other, you can always just
See that piece for me?
stretch it out. All right. So I always have to make extra of these because my son loves this, and I love it. The next couple of hours after, or the next day, the next day for lunch. So there always has to be extra of it. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven at 385, like I said, for 30 minutes. We'll check the chicken, and then we'll put the cheese on it, and I'll show you. Oh, I'm going to make hibachi rice now. I'm going to pause a minute, and then I'll come back and show you how I do that. All right, guys, so I'm going to do onion. I'm just going to do a half an onion. I'm just going to use this knife here. And then I'm going to do some minced garlic in the, the mixed vegetables in the hibachi rice. I don't know, I might do more onion because we like onion. And my husband he likes a lot of onion. He always says to me, can you put extra onion? So let me get another onion. Let me get another onion. Goopy's eating. He got good food tonight. Chicken. I never use a steak knife to cut up onion, but I'm just... Oh, God. The other knife is dirty. Because I used it for chicken. So I'm just going to use this knife. It's not the end of the world. So I like this meal too because it's like a one pot meal. You know what I mean? You put everything together and you're done. So one dish meal. What are they called? What do they call those meals? A one pan meal or whatever. Alright guys, I put olive oil in there already. This doesn't take long at all because the rice is cooked already. Okay, the rice is cooked, so it's not going to take long at all. We got onion. I'll let the onion cook just a little bit, and then I'll put the garlic in because I'm putting in minced garlic tonight. Just a little bit more olive oil. And here is the rice. Now, I've been using the long grain rice lately, but the last month I've been using more instant. So I do have long grain rice in there, but I just didn't feel like making it tonight, and I have this, so I got to buy more for Cooper anyway, so I'll just buy another huge box. My son eats it, and then, Cooper eats it. All right. So let's put some minced garlic in. Oh, I think I'll put the vegetables in first. I have a half a bag of mixed vegetables that I'm putting in here. It has the peas, the carrots, and the corn. Woo! And the corn. And I'm gonna put in a couple of eggs in here too. I forget, to be honest, sometimes I forget the eggs. I do, I forget the eggs. My husband's always saying, you don't forget the eggs. So this time I'm not gonna forget the eggs. Because I do a lot. Oh! Dropping stuff all over. I'm gonna high this flame a little bit. Let's see. Looking good, guys. Look, say. Looking good. And you know, you can make this for 1, you can make this for 5, you can make this for 20, whatever. I really think that you guys would love this meal. If you like Mexican, if you like, you know. I'll let these saute just a minute. I'm going to put some garlic in. A nice couple of big tablespoons of garlic. This is one of my husband's favorite meal in the whole world. I mean, favorite rice dish. He loves this rice dish. Buddy, did you eat? He ate all his food like a good boy. There's some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Give it a little mix. Guys, so good. You know, I'm going to put a little bit in here. Where is it? I'm going to put a little bit of my Chinese spice, my 4 spice in here. This is 5 spice. It has all those seasonings in it. Not a lot, because it can be very, very overpowering if you put a lot in. Red flags raised without Biden information. So I just use a little bit. All right, I'm going to add the rice. Okay. I'm going to put a nice piece of butter in here. And my husband, I'm telling you, I'm going to put a little bit more. I think that should be plenty. I'm going to let this fry up a little bit. And then I'm going to start putting the stuff in it. I put soy sauce, some sesame oil, a little bit of hoisin if I have it, which I don't think I do. I think I ran out of hoisin. Just the flavors that I would do hibachi, like, you know. I want it to get a little bit crusty, so I'm going to leave the flame high, because that's how I want it to get. I don't have a wok, so. And then I will add a little bit more seasoning to the rice itself. I did season the rice. I put a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of salt and pepper when I boiled it. I'm not going to go crazy on the salt because I'm going to put soy sauce in it. All right? So, but you got to put a little flavor in here. And I'm gonna do like a good 3 or 4 eggs because we like a lot of egg in our rice. We like the egg, very, very much so. So, doing 1 or 2 ain't gonna cut it. I'm gonna let this cook another minute or 2 on the high flame. Oh my God, really? And then I'm gonna and then I'm going to put the stuff in it. Because remember, the rice is cooked already, so I don't want to overcook the rice. But I also do want to get it a little, you know, crispy. All right, let me get the seasoning down. You know, the stuff out. All right, guys, I'm going to put some soy sauce in it. I'm going to put the egg, I put the egg in at the end, okay? Because you don't want the egg to all fall apart. Alright, some soy sauce, a little bit of sesame. Go easy on the sesame oil, really. Because it could be a little strong. But you have to have enough also. It could be strong, but you like to taste it. And this is pure sesame oil, so. I usually do put a little bit of my beef bouillon in here. And what I'm actually going to do is, where is it? I'm going to put a little bit of the chicken bouillon, probably about a tablespoon. And I'm also going to put some of my fresh chicken broth that I have in the refrigerator that I made the other day. It's not an overly heavily chicken broth. You know, it's chicken broth, but it's not like it didn't steep for 6 hours. It only was like an hour. But it's flavored chicken broth. Put a little bit of that in to mix up that bouillon. And the bouillon just gives it extra flavor. You have to be careful too with the bouillon because of the salt. So I just remembered that. I hope I didn't put too much salt in there. I gotta taste it. If I did, I'm gonna be really, really upset because I totally forgot about that. But can't do nothing about it now. Except if I did, you could add some citrus. If you ever make something extra salty, you can add citrus to it, guys, and it takes some of the salt away. But if you have too much salt, there is a point where if there's too much salt, it won't work. You know what I mean? So if it's a little salty, it'll work. If it's way too salty, then you have to put too much citrus in it, and you will taste it. Then you will taste the lemon or the lime. Wow. It's perfect. Just enough sesame oil. It might even use a little bit more soy sauce, just a little bit. It's definitely not so overly salty, thank God. I would have been so mad at myself. So yeah, Oh, we got to check. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 7 minutes left on your 30-minute timer.
All right, so I'm going to shut this for a minute and keep it covered, and I'm going to get the eggs going. All right, guys, so this is the rice that I have left, and it's perfect. I won't give this to Cooper because this has seasonings in it. Yeah, it has garlic and onion powder in it, so that's just extra for us. And I'm going to beat the eggs up. And clean up a little here. Baby now. Yes, Coopy. Come here, Coopy. Say hi. Come here, Cooper. Come here. Come and say hi. Say hi to everybody. There he is. There's my pretty boy. There's my Cooper. Want to go out? You want to go out? Bro's coming for a visit tomorrow, just for overnight. So we're excited about that. Oh, let me check this chicken, because I don't want to overcook this freaking chicken. Yeah, let's check it. So Koopy will be excited about that. Oh, shit. I got to shred cheese. God darn it. I forgot about that, guys. Ooh, got a little dark. Alright, that's another thing I forgot I gotta do. Let me get the thermometer. Alright, where's the thickest one? We'll put it in the thickest one. It's one of the thickest ones. Ow. That's his 194. That's a pretty thick one. Yeah. Alright, these are done. I'm going to leave these here until I shred some cheese. Let me get the cheese shredder. I forgot about the cheese. Whoopsie daisy. We'll put this aside for a minute. Got to make sure that the counter is dry when you do the cheese. When you do the this thing. Oh God, my arm. Okay. Yes, no, I don't have the protector. Don't know where it is. I lost it, and then I had something else I was using for my other thing, and I don't know where that is. So it's just not good. Maybe I should get the cheese. That would help, right? Need the cheese to shred the cheese, people. Ah, where is it? Never, ever, ever can I find something when I'm looking for it. But if I wasn't looking for it, it's right in my face. That's what happens all day to me. All day, this cheese right here. I made a big mess on the floor. All day, this cheese right here was staring me in the face. Every time I went into the refrigerator, there it was. And the first time, and now I went to go look for it to get it, just to pull it out, and it wasn't in the same spot. I gotta use my left and my right hand to do this because of my hand, because of my arm. Alright, so I gotta use metal because if I use rubber, we don't want to talk about what happens with that. This shredder here is a game changer. If you don't have one, go on Amazon and get one. They sell them on in other places too, but we absolutely love it. It just makes it so much easier when you're having to shred a lot of cheese. Even if you have to shred a little, I like to use it. Oh God, my arm's killing me. I gotta see, I think I need more. Yeah, I think I'll just do this whole block here, this piece here. I think that should be plenty. We like a lot of cheese on it. It's best with a lot of cheese. But, you know, to each his own. If you're watching your diet or you want to do light cheese, do whatever you want, guys. I'm just going to use this to push this down. All right. Okay. That is more than enough. I think it's going to be even too much. I probably put this, you don't use all this, but yeah. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Shut the light. So, now Cooper's at the door. 1 second. 1 second, Coopy. Come on. All right, guys. So, what I do now is put cheese on each one. Alexa, stop. As much as you want. Like I said, we like a lot. But to each his own. Spread it out. Maybe just enough. See anyone that needs a little bit more. Oh shit, I didn't do this one. Really, Linda? Oh. Let's just take a little bit from here. Take a little bit from there. Because I missed you. I'm so sorry. Coop, what are you doing? He's playing with his toys, probably. Just gonna put a little bit of this here. We have enough, though. Alright, guys. I'm gonna cancel this and just put it on 350 because I don't want it to like get over crazy. Alright. What do you got? What do you got in there? You playing with your toys? Are you playing with your toys, huh? Alright, so we're gonna put this on. Put this in. And it'll be done in like 5 minutes. And then it'll be all melted, and then we'll finish up the rice, and then we're done. All we gotta do is mix the eggs up. And I'll just do it in this bowl here since I have it. I was gonna use this, but this is dirty as well, so it doesn't really matter. 1. What are you doing? Oh, you got your toys. He brings his toys into me, so cute. 2, 3, 4. No shells, please. No shells. This is 4. 5. What do you got? I'm gonna do 6. 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 6 because it's a lot of rice. Oh, there's a shell. I got it out. Oh no, I didn't get that. Did I get that? Yeah, I got it out. Yeah. All right. 1, 2. This is broke. Look at that shit. Oh. All right. Well, I'll just use my fork because my other one is dirty. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in here, guys, and a little bit of pepper. Oh, really? I'd use 2 salt shakers. Come on. Come on. I just want to make sure I did get that freaking shell out of here, right? Because there is nothing worse than biting into a shell. Nothing, in my opinion. Yeah, no, it's not in here. Just making sure. That's not a shell, no. Why do these eggs seem so tough to scramble? Yeah, which with my left hand at all. It's just so awkward. Everything will roll all over the place. Alright, guys. Perfect. Oh, I think I did this the last time. You know how I did this? I did the scrambled eggs in a different pot because I did a different pan because this pan right here, this pan is just way too there's too much rice in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't scramble right. I don't like that. So they have to be nice and fluffy and all of that. So I'm gonna do it in the next pan over. You'll see. All right, guys, the pan's hot enough. See that, guys? You see how that comes up so fast? When it's a hot pan, it comes very fluffy, very fast. I like my scrambled eggs to cook fast. And I like them a little on the wetter side. I don't like my eggs dried out. I just don't. But to each his own. And this to me is just about done. So I'm gonna leave it on another couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna shut the flame and just let it sit here a minute. We'll let it sit here now because it's still gonna cook while it's in here. But if I cooked it to death and then I left it in here, it would become dry gross. So I don't want that. So, and then just breaking it up just a little bit, not too much, because you want to taste the egg. Like me, we like to eat the egg and taste the egg. That's just us. Alright, I gotta take the chicken out. So I'm gonna drop the egg right in here. Can't do anything with my friggin'. Okay. Get the chicken out because it's definitely done. Yummo. Here we go, guys. Mexican chicken. This is such a yummy meal, guys. All right, guys, so everything is all done. I'm waiting for my husband. He should be home in about 10 minutes. Frankie already came in, took his food, and I'm just going to do some dishes quick while I'm waiting for Bill. And then I'll show you my plate, and then we'll do the quote. All right, guys, I'm going to do my quote first because my husband just came in. He went in the shower, so I'm going to wait another 5-10 minutes for him. This way we can eat together. So, but I was looking for my quotes, and I found the quote that I wanted to do tonight. This is like the second quote I looked at. I thought this was perfect. Tired. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. One more time. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we... It says fail. I think it should say fall, every time we fall. Anyway, guys, I thought that was so potent and so meaningful because that's the truth. You know, we're all going to fail. We fail constantly. That's just the way of the world. That's just human nature. It's going to happen, but what matters the most and the greatest glory is getting up after you have failed and fell. Get up. You might not accomplish it the next time. Maybe you accomplish it the time after that, whatever it is. Don't give up. Don't give up. So again, the greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. So guys, take that to heart. Please remember that. And give yourself a break. You know, nobody's perfect. We all fail. We all fall. I fall thousands of times a day. Yeah. So I'm going to get my dish, and then I'm going to show you guys my dish, and then we're going to end this video. All right, so let me go get my food. Cooper's over here chewing on his phone, crazy. What are you doing, buddy? He's so cute. That's the puppy. That's the cute puppy. You say hi. You say hi to everybody. He's doing his stress, this is what he does. His stress chew. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me get my plate. All right. So I'm going to eat. Thank you so much for coming into my home. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all of you. Don't forget. Hibachi rice smells so good. Yeah. The egg. See? Like egg in every bite. Cooper's outside with the dogs behind us. My neighbor's dogs are out. And they just bark at each other for the hell of it. Anyway, thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button. Go and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And don't forget that I love you all. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating. Here's the chicken, the peppers, and the tomato, and the cheese.
Is it yummo?
Why don't you show yourself?
Why would I do that?
People won't see you.
That's okay. I'm not part of your YouTube channel.
They hear you, but they won't see you.
I don't care.
He's so mean.
Come on, big boy.
All right, guys. Woo, it's
Is
spicy.
it Frankie's YouTube channel or is it Linda's YouTube channel?
You're right. You're a part of my family.
And I don't want to be on it.
Whatever. All right,
Who could
guys.
be on it for me?
Thank you so much. Love yous. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.